What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new day, and this day is going to be filled with some testing. So the first part of the video is going to be some before footage of before I installed the oil cooler, and then directly after that is going to be me doing pretty much traveling the same route, recording in the same areas in the same part of the day, and then just kind of checking out what the temps look like before and after installation of the oil cooler. So let's stay tuned for that. I got a few errands I need to run today, so there are a few more little tests I need to do, which gives me an opportunity to drive it a little bit and kind of monitor some to see what it's doing. However, how that goes, I'll let you guys know in the video what that went like. And let's go ahead and get this thing started. I'm gonna try not to take up too much of y'all time because I know I kind of murdered y'all last week on that video because it was pretty long. But like I said, I didn't want to miss any steps on that. So let's go ahead and let's get this day started. So we're gonna start out by looking at the footage from before, and then right after that, y'all will see the after of me recording it. I'll make sure I label it on the video so you can see and you'll know exactly when those times are. All right, let's get it. All right, y'all, so here we are in the car, man. Actually just on my way home. Car is pretty much, it's warmed up pretty good. I mean, my oil pressure is around 25, 26 psi. As you can see, the oil temp is 187 degrees, and it is about 100 degrees outside right now. So that's kind of what my temps is looking like. My cooling temp is 196, and my intake temp is 109. So car is somewhat warmed up, but just to kind of give it a little just to get a hint of where it is at this like almost warmed up state. So that's kind of where the temps are. So now it's starting to jump up a little bit. Come on. So now that's just getting a little bit aggressive with it. Not too much, not too bad. But see how we went up in temp just that quick, and we're moving. So it's gonna be kind of interesting to see the difference between, I'm gonna try and do the same thing, a ride home, and see what the temps look like. Yeah, All right, we was just at that stoplight for here. Wasn't in there like a good minute and a half. So this is where we are now. We dropped down to 194, and from 194 we up to 198 now. As far as for oil temp. 199. Going about 40. I'm in third gear. There it is, 201. See how high it gets. We're about to get on the freeway right now. Now I'm in sixth gear, kind of cruising at about 2600 RPMs, still at 100 degrees outside, and we at 205. Looks like our temps got up to 207. Well, like I can see, I guess the highest the temp ever got to was about 212. Now I've seen it get to like 214, 215, one or two times, but that was just me kind of, you know, glancing down at it. Like I say, today's temperature is like you can see on the thing there, it says 99, so it's anywhere from about like 100 to 99. So that's pretty much what we're looking like. So it'll be interesting to see what it looks like once we put the oil cooler on there and see if that changes any. So let's move on to the next part. All right, so now this is the after the installation. As you can see, looking at the temperature there, it is a bit hotter than it was when we originally did this. It was like anywhere from 99 to 101 degrees outside. Well, today it's a whopping 105 degrees, so it's going to be put to the test. So we are just about warmed up, not all of the way. I'm just kind of driving and getting there before I get on the highway, because your temperature pretty much going to look like stock, you know, just driving, you know, from light to light and stuff like that, because there's not a whole lot of airflow going by that cooler. But a lot of the recording that we did on the last one was done on the highway, just seeing what it's doing, having air running across it. Now I'm gonna tell you guys, I've been riding this thing. I rode it earlier today. Had to run a little errand, and I was on the highway for a while. I got into a little bit of traffic, and I gotta say, usually during those times, the temperatures are usually around 201 to 203. And today it was riding around 197 to about, a few times it dropped to 196, and then it went up to as high as 198, 199. So did it help? Did it make a difference? Yeah, I think it did make a difference in cooling my oil temps. I'm just about warmed up, almost. I am noticing when it warms up now, the temperature doesn't get as hot as it did before. So I think before, when it was warmed up, I'm seeing like 192. Right now my oil pressure is around 24, 23. So when it gets around 20 and 19 is when I'm completely warmed up. So that kind of gives you a notification on how warm the car is right now. So right now, that's where I'm sitting at. So now we're getting up there. So even now, you really start getting your temperatures to go up whenever the higher up in rev you go. That's you're heating up that oil even more. So right now I'm sitting at around almost 3,000. Well, I'm at 3,000 now. And I just shifted to 5th gear. Now around this time, any other time, it will be around 200 degrees. Now I'm gonna try and set my cruise control to around 67. And see, that's kind of where we're riding at right now. So now I'm sitting at about 2,500 RPMs. Oh, let me roll my windows up. I'm about to burn up in here, but yeah, hopefully y'all can hear me better. But I'm at, I got my cruise control set at about 67. I'm at 2,500 RPMs. I'm in 6th gear. And this is what my temps are looking like. Now, oh, dang, it just jumped up to 106. Let me get over. So as y'all can see, am I seeing an improvement now? I think on the website, Perrin says it gets, depending on your setup, you can get anywhere from 15 to 20 degrees cooler temps than stock. And right now, as opposed to the other video, well, the before, it got up to 213. Almost really hit 214 for like a hot second. But even right now, before, as y'all notice, we were at like 202, 203. And you see where we are now. And we're at 192. So was there a difference in the temps? Yes. Let me get over. said, it's even hotter than it was early when I was driving. And look at what the temps are. The temps 192. Now I'm sure on a day like today, when it's 106 degrees out, I'd definitely be seeing around 213, almost 215. Pretty hot out right now. So we done got up to 196, between 194 and 196. So now I'm back up to my coasting speed of 67, 6 gear, 2,500 RPMs. Still says 106 degrees. But that's kind of where I'm sitting at right now, 196. Same area. Engine is at the same. I mean, we're fully warmed up. So is there a difference? Yes, there is a definite difference. Whenever we start driving, we'll talk a little bit more about the specs of the of what they rated it, and then we'll dig into that a little bit more. But right now, we're just focusing on just the temps that we're getting on my entire route and ride home. Okay, we've been riding for a little while now, and then it jumped up to 198. All right, so now right around here, this is about the same point where I kind of stopped recording the footage from how the car was doing temp-wise. And look, that's where we are right now. We're at 198. So a definite difference in temperature-wise after adding the oil cooler. So did it do something? Yes, it did. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn you guys off, and then whenever I get to the house, we'll talk a little bit more. All right, y'all. So we're back at the house, and I went through the testing procedures. I have not ran. I haven't ran the car for 2 hours yet. Maybe I probably drove the car maybe an hour and a half. I did a 15-minute drive, which that's what that instructions told you. Do a 15-minute drive, check for leaks. I think I'm about an hour and a half of driving in for the day. Well, for the week so far, and checking it. Hold on, let me show you guys. I have no leaks nowhere. None down here. I mean, I don't think you guys can see that, but I'm checking all of the little areas where there could possibly be a leak. I'm even checking down where the spacer is as well to make sure that that's down tight enough and not, having any leaks there. If it does, the only thing I would have to do is just take everything off and kind of just bolt it back down a little bit tighter on both of those little nuts. Really, it's just the one at the top, just tighten it down a little bit more. But I haven't had any issues. There's no leaking or anything like that. And what the instructions say on here is it says most setups can see a drop of anywhere from 15 to 20 degrees at 7,000 RPMs. We're nowhere near 7,000 RPMs, but it's still hot than I don't know what out here. It says that now the thermostat that's on there is set to 85 degrees Celsius, which is 185 degrees Fahrenheit, is when the thermostat will open up to make sure, that we still getting cool air. And that's kind of evident, especially when I'm warming it up now, because now I have to kind of re-gauge how I look at it now, because it does run cooler. Now, I'm not going to say it doesn't run 15 degrees cool. Well, let me see. I'm at 213, and then right now, it does. Matter of fact, hold on, let me do the math on that, dude. Okay, so yeah, wait a minute. It says 15 degrees, so yeah, I'd say from 213 to where I would be seeing like 196, 194. That puts us at around 19 degrees, so just about 20-degree difference in temperature. So that is actually is very correct. I don't see any problems. I think it'll be fine. I will be looking for options to make it run a little bit cooler. I'm gonna see if there's a way that I can kind of improve on how well it's cooling. Right now it's cooling as it's as it was as advertised. I'm definitely seeing those readings. So hey, is this a good buy? Heck yes it is. So it's working out pretty good. I like it. The only thing I hate is that I can't use my cross brace, which sucks because now it just looks plain in there, but I may have an idea for that. But again, appreciate y'all, man. Thank you if you made it this far in the video, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, hit all so you get notified whenever I put out a video. And until that next video, fam, peace.